I don't know what to say. I've done a lot of these videos, more trout videos than I have in the past. So just Delco trout fishing continued. Key the B-roll. A really weird thing, like oh there's fish. I was just about to say, like, there's no fish here, I don't see them, and then I first cast, hooked one. Thus far, a couple bites and no fish. Kind of strange for the amount of bites that I've got. Oh, that looked like a bite. For the amount of bites that I've gotten, I would have expected to catch a fish by now, if I'm being honest. It's a geese nest. Oh. Alright, don't get attacked, Jim. Oh. Guys, I see your nest. We're cool. I'm gonna go over here. Don't kill me. Holy. Holy. If we're gonna catch a fish, I feel like it's gotta be over here. I am not catching fish. It seems like they might be very fidgety. I'm using 2-pound test. I got a jig on. Like, this should work. Finally. Let's see what they stocked this John. I feel like he's fighting like a brown, whether he is or not. Stay tuned. It's a really good fight for whatever he is. Nice fight on the bow. Real nice fight for a bow. Well, this bow's lucky I caught him. I think the other fishermen are keeping him. He's got all his fins intact too. That's the thing. Some of these bows don't. Let's take a look at our buddy and let him go. That's a nice rainbow. That's a nice rainbow. See you later, bud. We got him now. We're on him. I was just about to say I think they're all bows here. And then boom, enters the brown. Should have known he was a brown by the way he was fighting, but every fish here's fought good. I have just found, that's actually a nice brown. I have found that he's hooked on like the bottom of his mouth too. I've found that every brown that I've caught this year has, or I shouldn't say everyone, but the vast majority of them look really good, really healthy. With the exception of the one I caught in my trout Grand Slam video. Just a really good looking healthy fish. I don't know where I think the sun's over here. Just let him go. Seem to be on him now. Fished here earlier, and if you're wondering what the difference is, like why am I catching them now, it's a couple things. One, I'm actually prepared to catch them. When I first came up to this spot, I didn't see any, and I just threw my lure in and wasn't paying too much attention. But two, they're fidgety, and I'm working with it, being a little bit more patient. Patience can be key sometimes. You gotta know when to be patient and when to not to. Depends on the fish. If I was y'all, I'm not, but if I was, I feel like I'd be getting tired of seeing this same lure, so maybe I'll try something different. This just been my lure. I don't know, it's worked well for me. Haven't really had too much of a reason to change. Just always like jigs. Not everybody likes jigs for trout. I do. I like jigs for trout. I like jigs for bass. Pretty good day. How many trout do we have? We got a rainbow, a brown, 2 rainbows, 3 rainbows. Tell y'all what's going on. When I'm casting, I'm getting fidgety bites, which kind of feel like a tap, maybe a tap, tap, tap. I don't really take it, so I'm popping it more. Sometimes I'm reeling a little faster and popping. Doing a lot more probably work with the jig than I typically do. Seeing if that'll drum up a larger bite from these guys. I'm gonna be real with y'all. In some ways, this has been the best trout year of my life. In some years, it's been the worst. The best in the sense of quantity. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's been really good quantity-wise. I come out here and I've been smacking them. I'm always catching a bunch. In prior years, that wasn't always the case. Quality-wise, I've had 5 trophy-sized trout bite, and 4 have snapped me. So this leads to my point. I got something wrong, and it's the 2-pound test. My buddy Jeff has been on me about switching to 4. Today, I just had another one break me off. I actually wasn't recording. I don't know why. I don't know what happened, but it happened so quickly that I am switching to 4. Luckily, I have my other rod with me that is 4-pound test, so we'll see if that fixes the issue. I don't know where this is going. Like, I don't know if I'm catching more fish because I was using 2-pound test. You do get more bites. You can cast further. You're more accurate. But just losing the big uns doesn't feel right. So I'm switching to 4. And I'm just coming on video, coming on record saying I got this one wrong. You know, as much as I use this YouTube channel to educate people and be like, check this out. This is the way to do it, or at least my way of doing it. Sometimes my way of doing it is wrong, and I figure that out. Let's get back to fishing. With all that being said, here's the new setup. This is just a cheap reel. I actually think I had this in my YouTube description under my Amazon affiliate links. So basically, if y'all buy it, I get like a couple cents from it. But this is a real cool cheap reel. I did it so I could actually differentiate this line from the other line I have on my other rod and reels, because I use this rod for everything. So I have to switch up the reel for that reason. And the 4-pound test. So we'll see how this works out. Little spot change. I went back to where I was fishing, and there's a family there, and I'm not one to intrude on spots. Typically, if there's a fisherman, and definitely if there's a family, I'll just bypass and go somewhere else. So we are somewhere else. Oh. Brookie. How about that? Let's get a look at our friend and release him. The beautiful brook trout. Brings up to a brook, a rainbow and a brown on the day. Missing the golden for the grand slam. Oh. I think that's a brook. We are right back to where we left off at this spot. I I guess we should be in the water anyway, though. Yeah? Oh, what's up, man?
Good, how are you?
1 second. Ah!
Oh, nice. Brooke?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, what's going on, man? It's nice to meet you. I knew I'd bump into you eventually.
I saw the
The bathing suit?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, wait, I know that one.
I'm gonna go release him and I'll talk to you for a minute here.
No worries, no worries.
Are y'all heading out?
Yeah, well, we're going to go to a different spot, check it out.
Y'all having any luck or not?
Not yet, but
Try here.
Wednesday, yeah, no, exactly. I caught like 4 browns here, so.
Browns?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Let me just release him and then I'll come talk to you for a second. What are the chances of that?
I was like, wait, that's American bathing suit.
There's not many guys down here in this time of year with the American bathing suit.
Exactly.
It's so funny. I've been saying we got to get you out sometime. All right, see you later, bud. That was really cool. Oh, I'm blanking on his name, because I know most people from their like Instagram handles or their YouTube names, but he's a really cool guy and he's been following the channel forever. So I've been bumping into some of the more like loyal subscribers recently just by chance, and good time for me to say I appreciate the support. Also, this spot's weird because it's on an angle, so I've got to like jump into the water to get things. Wild. Brook City. Gonna be catching Brooks and Dunn all day. He's a little one, so. Real little one. Oh, not such a good fit on that right side either. Usually the Brooks at the Delco angler stock look real good. He was having a little fin issue. A little fin issue for that fella. Are y'all tired of watching me catch brookies? I feel like I would be if I was watching this YouTube channel. I do watch this YouTube channel. I watch every video a bunch of times because when I'm editing it, it takes forever. You got to keep watching, changing, adjusting. And yeah, end up watching each of the videos 20 or so times. Oh, that's a good one. It's a really good one. That's a nice brook. That John's big. Where's the sun? Yeah, that's a fat guy. Sun this way, maybe? See you later. If y'all do go and buy this lure and y'all start fishing it at all my holes, I already know all this stuff happens. Can y'all at least go through my Amazon affiliate link so I get a couple cents for y'all buying it? Slaying the brookies, slaying the brookies, slaying the brookies. This is the best brookie spot. And you know what's funny, y'all? You can come here year to year, and next year there may be no brooks here. Just depends. It really just depends on where the Delco anglers put our friends. They are the best fish at getting the hook out. Where's the sun? I think sun's... Is the sun this way? Who knows? It's a beautiful fish though. Every time. This looks so good. Oh, oh, wait. I feel like that's a big one, right? Is that a big one? That is a big one. It's a brook. It's a big brook. Wow, I was just about to say, every time I come to this spot, it always looks good and I don't catch anything worth bragging about. But you, my friend, are worth bragging about. What is it with brook trout? And I don't know if anybody else runs into this. Almost all my brook trout get the hook out of their mouths on their own. Yeah, this is a very large brook trout. Oh, oh. Well, y'all don't get to see it like I wanted to show him, but I lifted him. He started squirming out, and if I was to try to keep his grasp to show you, I would have had to squeeze tight and he would have died. I was going to release him, so that is why I didn't try to grab him. But that was a nice brook trout. I mean, that's a pretty solid day of fishing. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm headed to the union match. I'm not sure if I'm going to upload this video or not, just because I know the content that I've created, and I feel like I've got a couple things that are similar to this. But if I do upload it, here's the deal. I caught 10 plus trout, mostly brooks, a couple browns, and a couple bows, but primarily brookies. I love brookies. They're such a pretty fish. And all on the same lure. Y'all are probably getting tired of seeing that lure, but it's working. So I don't know, maybe I'll change things up, maybe I won't. Maybe y'all will see this video, maybe you won't. But if you do see it, hopefully y'all enjoy it. See y'all.